Hello, I'm going to read a story about Earth Day again and things that you can do at home and your parents can do with you to help take care of the earth. And then when we're done, I have a little experiment that you can do at home that involves one of my favorite things, chocolate chip cookies. Yes. So, the story is called 10 Things I Can Do to Help My World. I remember to turn off the lights when I leave the room. Turning off the lights and using more efficient light bulbs saves valuable energy. I try to turn off the tap water when I brush my teeth. Every time you do this, you save 18 glasses of water. That's a lot of water. I always throw my trash away. Putting garbage away keeps the world safe and clean. So we don't want to litter our trash on the ground. We want to put it in the trash can. I will feed the birds in the winter. Feeding the birds helps them get ready for nesting in the spring. So you guys can make a bird feeder to put outside. I use both sides of the paper. If everybody did this, it would greatly reduce the number of trees we use to make paper. I remind my parents to unplug the TV when we are not watching it. Many electrical appliances use energy even when they are turned off. So if you unplug it from the wall, if your parents unplug it from the wall, it's not using energy. I enjoy making toys from things around the house. We can reuse lots of things before we throw them away. If you notice, they made a robot out of some empty boxes and some paper and some pieces of string that they were going to throw away. So instead of throwing them away, they were able to reuse them and make it into a robot or a toy. I like to walk to school. Avoiding car trips saves gas and cuts down on air pollution. Walking is also good exercise. So this gray cloud here is smoke coming from the back of the car, which causes pollution, which causes dirty air. So they're saying it's better to walk when you can instead of driving in a car. I can plant seeds and help them grow. Plants help keep the air clean and healthy. Now is a great time to do some planting in the spring. I help by sorting the recycling. We have cans, garbage or compost, glass, plastic, and paper. More than half of our garbage can be recycled. It takes much less energy to recycle something than to replace it with something else. So recycle means to use it again. The aluminum cans, like the soda cans that we drink out of, can be made into something else. Glass bottles can be made into something else. Paper, plastic, these things can all be made into other things instead of taking to the garbage dump, which is basically being buried in dirt. This is much better than adding to the already huge garbage pile. And we do this all because I love my world. There, now you have 10 simple things that you can do at home to help take care of the earth. And our experiment, I said that I had with a chocolate chip cookie. So you need a chocolate chip cookie, and you need 2 toothpicks. And what you're going to do is you're going to try using your toothpicks to remove the chocolate chips from the cookie. Okay? Now, the cookies represent the land, like the ground outside, and the chips represent minerals, like coal. And there's actually lots of minerals in the ground. We get gold, coal, aluminum, nickel, silver, salt, iron, copper, and much more from the ground. So we're going to see how many chips we can get out of our cookies. So you're going to very carefully dig with your toothpicks. Okay, they're like your shovels. And you're going to carefully try to take the chocolate chips out of the cookie without breaking them. It is a challenge. I just broke one. I'll show you here. You see my cookie? And I broke this one when I was trying to take it out. So there's little pieces of chocolate chips here. So you're supposed to try to take out the cookie, the chips from the cookies. And then after a few minutes that you're trying to get them out, see how many you can get out. And then think about if it was difficult to take out the chips. Was it hard to take out a complete chocolate chip? Did your chip start to break? Do you think the people that try to get these minerals from the land, that have to work on digging them out, do you think they have a difficult time in doing that also? And the answer is yes, they probably do. They have to work very hard digging into the ground, getting out the minerals without breaking any. Now, minerals are non-renewable resources, so we can't really recycle them and reuse them. They need to be conserved so we don't run out of minerals that are in short supply. So with our cookie, we're thinking, could we put these chips back in our cookie very easily? No, it would be kind of hard to put all of these minerals back in and reuse them again. So as more and more of these cookies are being used, the less there are for the people that mine them and try to dig them up, the less there are of the minerals for them to find. So we really need to be careful. The miners really need to be careful, and we need to be careful as to how often we are using these things so we don't run out of them. Some things that are made out of minerals are soup cans, watches, radios, televisions have minerals, pencils, bricks, pennies, rings, jewelry, soda cans, baseball bats. So just think if we didn't have some of those things, because our minerals are being all used up, and it's getting harder and harder for the miners to find them and to dig them up, like it was a little bit hard to get your chocolate chips out of the cookie. All right, so just something else for us to think about in taking care of our earth and trying to recycle things and reuse them, so we don't run out of the important things that we need, that they're not getting used up so much. So I hope that makes sense. So if anybody does any of these 10 things at home, let me know. Post it on our Facebook page for the Children's Garden. Let's see how many people we can get to do things to help take care of the earth, because that would be an awesome, awesome thing. All right. Bye.